Now, I don't recommend stepping on your cases just to prove they're tough, but it's perfectly safe for me to step on the case that I use for my laptop or the case I use for my monitor. They're gonna be okay. Okay, before we go home, we wrap today's shoot, but I want to take you through each case I use and the gear I used and what's in each case for Max cases. From large cases to medium to small cases, what's in each case, because some people ask me, why do I carry so much gear and why is this so big? We're gonna take each one, place them near the car. This is the monitor, this is the laptop, this is the case I use for batteries, and this is my new favorite case, which we're gonna get to eventually. This is a custom case for Max cases. The interior is custom, but you can buy the same size case, which you can fit basically all your camera gear. I have my camera, I have 4 lenses, I have everything from my microphone to batteries, cables, V-mounts, a tilt-a-mat box, anything you can think of. It's a stroller case, so you can use it. Even though you're in the woods, you can use it to move around. Like so. So this is the main case I use when I want to put everything in a single place. But if you buy this in a empty or with the pick and pluck foam or with padded dividers, you can store much more in here. Moving on to, this is a new thing for Max cases. You can customize the color of your handle. And I chose mine red. So this is mainly a case I use for my monitor. I use a Shinobi 7-inch. Obviously you can get much bigger and much more expensive monitors. You can fit the monitors, you can fit the batteries. This is with padded dividers, and I have here the monitor and microphone from Hollyland, the Lark 2, which I have around on my hoodie, all in the small case. And you're probably thinking, why use a case for monitor? They're pretty expensive. They're essential in every filmmakers or videographer or YouTubers kit. I want to make sure they're safe. Now, do I recommend stepping on your case? Not really, but just to show you that you can put 80 kilos and step on a case and it's fine. And I have my monitor in there. So really well built, really rugged. It keeps your gear safe. My cameras, my lenses, and the monitor. This guy holds my laptop. I don't usually pack my laptop, but if I want to back things up, if I want to look for something, whatever, it's nice to have a laptop handy, especially after the shoot when you want to back up your dailies. So this is a MacBook. It fits perfectly. You can put a charger. You can put, like a different monitor, a mouse, whatever. This is great. I use it exclusively for my laptop. And the new thing for Max cases, they teamed up with CRD Bag to bring you these pouches. I usually put my Sony MPF batteries, but I put this in here because I stored my my laptop charger. And if you want to put them on your belt, if you want to put them anywhere, just clip this guy. Perfect laptop case. Next, the battery charging case. I have everything in here but the kitchen sink, sockets, batteries for my mic, MPFs for the camera, and basically everything is running on MPF batteries. Small V mounts, bigger V mounts, and they're all in a custom case like this. Again, you can customize your own cases. You can buy them empty without the padding, or you can use like padded dividers. For a charging case, I recommend you choose an empty case with just this padding on the side and create your own custom layout. Because when you start adding the batteries, the chargers, and everything, you're gonna have to have your own custom layout. This goes everywhere. If you can plug it in somewhere, it can charge every battery you can think of for a whole day. Now, my new favorite case is this guy. I have a similar one which I use for my drone because of its unique shape. You can fit the drone like this, vertically inside. If we take a closer look, you can see it's a case with pick and pluck foam. So basically you can pick each individual square and create your own custom shape. And it has 1, 2, 3 layers which you can customize, and also a bottom layer. You can fit everything, like have this height in it. So you can customize everything just by using pick and pluck foam. I recommend you use one of these cases if you have different interiors, if you want to create different layouts and you have a single case. I have a different one which I use exclusively for my drone, but you can use, thanks to the pick and pluck foam, you can use this case for a camera which you insert vertically. You can use it for camera bodies, for lenses. It's quite a big case, but you can carry it easily thanks to its narrow frame. And as a bonus, you get this cool red handle for max cases. If you can only afford or you can only carry a single case, I recommend using either this one because of its versatility, or if your camera gear is quite heavy, I recommend the case I use for my batteries, because it's a stroller case. You can carry it around, and it's quite big enough that you can fit your camera, your lenses, and a few accessories. The main thing about these cases is they're stackable. Put these in the back of the car and you're set to go. Obviously, you're going to need an assistant or someone to help you with all your gear, but that's the main reason why I use cases. They're reliable, you can fit a lot of things in there, they're stackable, and they're really, really, really solid. Hop, 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 hop. Now, I don't recommend stepping on your cases just to prove they're tough, but this just goes to show that you can stack them in the back of the car, in the back of the truck, whatever. You can stack them on top of each other and they're gonna be okay. Now, I weigh around 80 kilograms. And it's perfectly safe for me to step on the case that I use for my laptop or the case I use for my monitor. They're gonna be okay. I recommend them because they're tough, they're easily carryable, and as a bonus, you get this cool red handle for max cases. Another cool accessory, CRD bag teamed up with max cases to bring you this pouch, which I use for anything. Today, I put my phone inside, and you can put it on your belt, get your gear, and get to work. reason why I bring up these cases and the reason why I make videos about, protecting your gear, because I think a lot of people overestimate the importance of gear. It's cool to have the latest camera, the latest lenses, but if you work a 9 to 5 and spend all your money on gear that's not bringing you any value, you're in the wrong game. These have helped me immensely. Traveling to different locations, on allowing me to do my job, on allowing me to focus on things that are really important. What's in front of the camera, things that are bringing me value, and things that are bringing me money, because as a professional, you do this for money. This is what I do to feed my family, and a lot of you watching will have the same vision. You buy things, you have gear, you protect the gear, you carry a lot of them on set, off set, in the studio, each and every day, because this is what you do as a professional. So we tend to overestimate the importance of gear and underestimate the things that are really important. This is a pouch, but it's not really a pouch. It's a thing you can put around your waist, not really paying attention to it, and go about your day. This is just a case. It has no, or little intrinsic value. It's worth what it's worth. But for me, sometimes when it's raining and I put my monitor inside, and it saves me time, it saves me energy, and it protects, like a monitor worth €1,000, it's more than a case. This is just a camera case. But it's not, though, because it's something that is protecting a few €1,000 of investment. It's not just a case, these are things that are helping me do what I love. These are things that are helping me create value and create money for my business. So what I'm trying to say is, stop wasting money on things that don't really matter just because, some manufacturer came up with a new matte box or a new lens or it doesn't really matter. Get the things that you need to get to move you forward, to help you make money, to help you grow as a business, as an individual, as a filmmaker, content creator, whatever you want to call yourself. For me, these are tools, valuable tools that are helping me make money as a professional. Yeah, they're cool. They look cool. They have, cool handles. But most of all, Max Cases is helping me grow as a business.